way! Stop it! How you doing, Sydney? Having fun? Cool, let's talk about climate change. Lock the doors? Okay. This gig has become a fucking meeting. It's all kicking in, isn't it? Jesus Christ. We're down to 2 seasons in Australia now, on fire and underwater. We're copping so many floods and fires, we're basically the Bible with more swearing. What's your name, mate? Matt, nice to meet you, Matt. What's your carbon footprint? You don't know? Hi. Hi? Oh, you're a piece of shit, man. How about that? Why do you hate all the grandchildren? How long have you been Hitler? Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. You could have said anything. One night I asked a guy in the front row, what's your carbon footprint? He looked at me and said 8. I thought, fuck, he's snooking me here. I have no idea what it's measured in at all. Is it like a shoe size? Carbon footprint, 10.5 in men's. Yeah, that's... No, I looked it up. Carbon footprints are measured in metric tons of CO2. To avoid climate catastrophe, we've got to get to a global average carbon footprint of 2 metric tons. The current average carbon footprint in the EU is about 5 metric tons of CO2. The average carbon footprint in China is about 8 metric tons of CO2. The average carbon footprint in Australia is 17 metric tons of CO2. We fucking did it, people, yeah! We win! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Yeah! Not only that, we have one of the highest levels of climate denial in the developed world. Any climate deniers in? Oh, fuck yes! Please stop voting. I think you're joking. Everyone here is going, come on, Tom. No committed climate denier is going to pay money to come along to a comedy gig with a lineup featuring a left-wing homosexual socialist comedian like you on the lineup. To be fair, these people are not known for their research skills. My favourite thing now is all these Murdoch media commentators, your Andrew Bolts, your Owen Deans, your Chris Kennys. They can't flat out deny climate change, but they hate climate alarmism, all right? They don't want us to be alarmed about the fucking end of the world, okay? Don't be alarmed. Let's just think about this issue in a calm, reasonable way. Stop being alarmed. Stop being alarmist, everyone. Stop being prophets of doom. Calm down. Let's look at the evidence and let's talk through this issue in a calm and reasonable and rational way. Okay, cool. Thanks, Murdoch media. Hey, by the way, have you met my friend Mohammed? Fucking kill him! Lock him up before he circumcises my grandma! That was too much and I apologise. I'm just saying, for the past 2 decades, these same people, when it comes to the Muslim community, have been alarmed as fuck! I think the only way that these right-wing crazies are ever going to recognise climate change as a serious threat it is if we somehow convince them that it's caused by Muslims. Make it Muslim, they'll hate it. Tell Pauline that emitting CO2 is part of halal. She'll get on board, okay? Dude, if President Donald Trump thought that burning fossil fuels was part of Sharia law, we would have invaded Iraq again to put the oil back. Okay, Sydney? No idea what to do as a personal individual, like what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I like to help the climate. I try and do what we can. We all try and do what we can. I try to be vegetarian for years, try to not eat meat. Meat is terrible for animals and the climate. Not going to eat meat, not going to eat meat, not going to eat meat. And I get drunk and I buy a kebab. And they go, oh, fuck. The transport and the deforestation and the cows are farting. Have you noticed the cows are farting? Then the kebab makes me fart. It's a vicious cycle. That's where I'm at. I'm guilty every time I fart now. Just, oh, God, I'm as bad as ExxonMobil. Oh, Greta, I'm sorry. You have stolen my dreams. Okay, guys, I love Greta, but I think she sounds very funny when she says shit. You have stolen my dreams. She said that in 2019. It's been my personal catchphrase ever since. If I'm running for an elevator and the doors are closed, she's just, you have stolen my dreams. I know I'm not doing enough for the climate. I do this for fuck's sake, okay? This is not going to look good to future generations. What did you do, Grandpa? What did you do in the climate wars when there was a window to fix the... What did you do? Stand-up comedy. I yelled about my farts. Stand-up comedy, Grandpa? What was that? Well, little Timmy, before the collapse, people used to gather together in rooms and they'd give me money to tell them jokes about how fucked the world is. And we used to laugh and laugh and laugh. Oh, well, at least least that sounds carbon neutral. Nope. There were lights and cameras. I used to fly all over the world to tell my jokes. I used to take flight after flight after flight as we laughed and laughed and laughed as the world burned and burned and burned. It was pretty fucked up. Did you at least offset your flights, Grandpa? Yes, little Timmy. I always offset the carbon impact of my flights. How did that work? Nobody knows. Nobody ever knew. I gave $1 to Qantas and they sponsored a fish. I don't know. I don't fucking get involved, okay? Why didn't you do more, Grandpa? I don't know. There was a lot of good shit on TV, all right? There was RuPaul's Drag Race and Game of Thrones, new Marvel movie every week. It was insane. Now shut the fuck up and eat your rat meat. We've got a big day tomorrow. We're going to try and find a tree.